It's way too early for a blindside, or is it? Grizzly bear! Hello, welcome back everybody to the video series dedicated show on MTV that loves to argue on pure emotion rather than logic and reasoning. That's right, I'm talking about The Challenge Season 34, War of the Worlds 2, Episode 3, and in this episode, Wes wears the tiniest headband known to man. We find out that Turbo is 100% a supporter of hamster rights, and Bear takes the word foothold to a whole nother level. But let's start off where last episode left off, and that was everybody returning from the elimination where Big T was eliminated by Georgia, and Team UK is 0-2 now in this challenge. And it's not good. Everybody's starting to make up their contingency plans. We find out that the Team UK is split. That there is a majority alliance in the Team UK, and the people outside of the majority is Theo, Bear. The people that are being kept arm's length away from the majority is Georgia and Nicole. And the people just on the fringe of the majority is CT and Kyle. And the US decide to test Josh and make him the speaker next time if they win the next daily challenge. Now let's get to the daily challenge, and in this daily challenge it takes place in this giant water wheel where there's 16 puzzle pieces padlocked to this inside of this water wheel. All the team members have to memorize a 4-digit code. They all go in there, this thing is spinning all the way around, they have to do padlocks while this thing is spinning, there's water, and it's just crazy. The quickest team to get all their puzzle pieces out of the wheel and put together this flag puzzle wins and makes the tribunal and gets to nominate whoever they want. Now the Team US have to go in first because they've been whooping some UK butt up until this point. However, they looked absolutely terrible. They were in this thing for so long. The Team UK was laughing hysterically, which I don't know why they were laughing so hard. They've been doing astronomically worse than the Team US in every daily challenge. So if they're doing so terrible, what makes you think that they could do any better? Well, I had to eat my words, because once they got in there and had all their codes, they were killing this thing. They were throwing out puzzle pieces like every 30 seconds. And Team US was biting their nails. They were scared, sitting on the sidelines, watching them absolutely destroy this daily challenge. It came down to the final 2 puzzle pieces padlocked. They couldn't figure out which combinations they hadn't used yet. And that's when Theo decides to use some more elbow grease than brain power. And he just pulls these puzzle pieces off of the lock. He even said, I think at one point, oh, this one fell off. The Team UK came in with a fantastic time. They absolutely demolished this challenge. Speaking of demolished, here's some demolished locks. Y'all cheated. Guess what? The US wins this. You guys are disqualified. So Team US is now 3-0 in this daily challenges. Josh makes up the tribunal with him, Laurel, and Zach. This is Laurel's second time in the tribunal. Why is everybody giving her so much power? There's so many people still left on this US team. Why is Laurel getting a second time on this tribunal? Makes you wonder. That's when we go into the UK nominations. They all voted in Bear. Bear is defeated. He doesn't like to be put into this situation. That's when everybody starts thinking and trying to make their own moves to help their individual game. The tribunal goes into the room with all the US people. They're all talking, and that's when everybody is like, we're putting in Theo, right? Theo's the logical choice. Theo got second in last season. He is a physically strong competitor. He can do some damage on that UK team. Also, Theo and Bear are best friends. Why not pit the best friends together, make them send one of their best friends home? But Josh is thinking, we have some time. We can think about it. There's different options, and everybody's instantly questioning his loyalty. Josh gets super upset by this and leaves the room. That's when Wes decides to say what everybody's probably thinking, that Josh is expendable. The first time we can get a chance, throw him in. He's fired. Let's get it on with it. However, he's the one that says it. Maybe everybody's thinking it, but he's the one that says it. And Laurel, who is fake sleeping in the corner of this room, is thinking, I'm gonna go tell Josh, and I'm going to try to put in motion a blindside this early in the game. And that's when she tells Josh, and Josh and her decide to agree. Let's vote in Wes. This was Laurel's idea. Laurel came up to Josh and said, what if we put in Wes? Josh is so excited about it, but Laurel was like, we need to keep this under wraps. Now, on the UK side, this is where they're trying to deteriorate the reputation that Theo and Bear have. And Theo gets absolutely sloshed on Pinot Grigio or whatever, and that's when he and Rogan get into a super fight. Theo is saying some nasty stuff, not only to Rogan, but he's snapping on D, and that's when everybody is looking at Theo in a different kind of light, and Rogan is thinking, and now you're falling down in the ranks. Let's go on to the elimination, the proving grounds, and that's when TJ invites Bear to join him down on the proving grounds. Bear gives him a good old bear hug, and before they start, that's when Bear looks up at the US team and says, Wes, I want to go up against you. If you were a man, you would fight me. I gotta stop doing these accents. These accents are terrible. But Wes says, I'm not coming down there. I don't need to prove anything. And that's when Josh and Laurel both said, you thought, because 2-1 the tribunal vote Wes into the elimination with Bear. You can just see Wes is completely out of it. He is not mentally in this elimination. In this elimination, TJ puts a dodgeball inside this ball shooter that's shooting this thing 70 miles an hour at these people, and they have to grab the ball and put it in their own bucket. Bear, round 1, scoops up this ball like it's a fumble, spins away from Wes and dunks that thing. Round 1 instantly goes to Bear, and now round 2 was a bit more personal, and this was like last season beef is just all pouring out because Wes gets that ball, and I don't think Bear cared about the ball the second round. He got that first point, now he wants to put some hurting on Wes, and he's just putting his forearm, he's putting his elbow into his neck, he's bouncing Wes's head off of this ground like it's a basketball. At one point, nobody has the ball, it's just lying around, and TJ's like, hey guys, the ball's over there, go get that ball, and they're just wrestling each other on the ground. Bear picks it up, goes over to his bucket, they're wrestling for a little bit, but Bear ultimately dunks that thing on Wes. Wes is eliminated by Bear, and Bear wants to be called the Grizzly Bear as his alter ego, and Wes is sent packing. For Team US, this is going to be a pivotal moment in the history of this season, at least, that if anything happens good or bad, we can trace it all back to episode 3 when they made this pivotal decision to put Wes into this elimination and have him eliminated. And for the UK, this couldn't have gone better for the majority alliance in the UK. They don't like Bear, they don't like Theo. Realistically, if the US voted in Theo, they would have gotten rid of one of those two, and they don't care. Whether they perceive them as strong competitors or not, they don't care whether Bear or Theo leave. With US putting in their own player and having them eliminated, that's a win for the majority alliance too in the UK. At any point, you cannot say that the UK didn't win this episode. But what did you think about this episode? Let me know that in the comment section below. Do you think that was a smart move to put in Wes in this elimination and have him eliminated? Let me know that in the comment section below. Or do you think Laurel and Josh were a little bit too emotional and a little bit too reactive to put him in there? Let me know that too in the comment section below. Do you think it was too early for a blindside? Do you think this is better for the UK or the US team in the long run? Let me know that in the comment section below. I want to hear what you have to say. But what did you think about it? Let me know everything and anything you think of. Put that in the comment section below, and while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be back really soon with more videos, challenge history lesson, below deck Mediterranean, and join me next week for another challenge review and recap of the next episode. But until then, peace.